Hello, everyone. This is Jen with Jen and Demonic. How's it going? So today, Erin had a great idea, and the great idea is, Jen, why don't you do a full "How do they feel about you" reading for our clients? And we also include special messages that we channeled during casting, during our sessions in the temple. These are very special messages that we kind of keep. They are written, so I put them on the flashcards. We kind of keep, and sometimes they become notes to some of our clients when we say, like, Erin is going to send you notes, or Aria is going to send you notes, and they come out of messages that we channel. So I decided to kind of collect some of the messages that we channel and make them part of this reading so that you're going to have different perspective. And so this reading is going to be a little bit particular because you can choose any pile, 1, 2, and 3. Let's do that. The black one is 1, the pink one is 2, and the white crystal is 3. And you might even want to watch all 3 of the piles. I'm just going free-spirited, so to speak. I'm just going to channel everything that comes into my mind, and it is possible that some of the messages that are yours are in pile 1. Some of the messages might be in pile 2. I'm just going to channel. So in other words, I'm not going to tell you this is, if this fits your, continue watching, this is your pile. I'm just going to leave it out to you so that you can pick whatever message is for you. And we move on to having messages for multiple people. Some of the messages might be for you, some of the messages might not be for you. Trust me, you will know when a message is for you. You will feel it deep inside. And so we're gonna go, we have multiple oracles cards. As I said to you before, I like to shuffle things in front of you. You can watch me shuffling for transparency, so you know that nothing is pre-shuffled or preset. Everything is done in front of you. I don't want the responsibility of anything. And or you can just switch again. This is going to be pile 1, the black crystal. This is going to be pile 2, the pinkish crystal. I actually like this one. And this is going to be the pile 3, the white crystal. And so we're going to do an overall, how does your person feel about you? And there's going to be multiple people in each pile probably. And then we're going to channel some messages from your person with this, and also we're going to look at the thoughts with the thoughts tarot deck. Sounds like a good idea. Also remember, we have the miserable bitch. Oops, did I say bitch? It's already giving great results to some of our clients. We already have started to see some good feedback. So you might want to think about that one while we're still in Wani Moon, and also we're still receiving very good feedback about to get his full attention. So you might want to think about that one if you want to grab your target onto you. And with that said, let me shuffle. Let me start with the heart. If you haven't chosen your pile yet, maybe you want to think about looking at the heart. Let me see. Let's make this pile 1. Ooh, let's make this pile 2. And this one is coming out, and let's make this pile 3. All right, so we have all of the above. And we're gonna move on to this one. So let's see. Let me give me as many messages, as many suggestions for pile 1. And remember that I do have a consultation. I do offer a consultation on Zoom. I might actually change the provider because Zoom lately is failing me. It's cutting off my sessions. I don't know why they do that. They've never done that before. And so I'm really not whoops, pile one. I'm really not in the business of having pile two, pile three. I'm really not in the business of giving more money to Zoom. I feel like very much blackmailed by that policies lately. So I might actually, you might find out that I will tell you that we are using a different app for consultation. Let's look at their thoughts as well, you know, so that we get a full picture here. 1, 2, 3. On their feelings, and feel free to watch multiple ones and let me know how they resonate for you. Let's also look at the sexual types to see where they are sexually with you, whether you've been with them for a while and the passion has gone down, or if you feel that things are not moving forward sexually with this person, whatever the case might be. All right, and then we're gonna add these messages here. Whoops, hello there. Oh my God, my hands are, whoops, this one wants to come out. I don't know what that is. We do this one, these are 2, so we're gonna do 1 here. And we're gonna do 2 here. Let's do 1 more. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. So we have everything now. I'll probably put this as file intro. So if you are watching this and you skipped over, this is file 1, the black crystal. This is file 2, and this is file 3. So let's start with file 1, and we put file 2 and file 3 aside. Hello, file 1. So let's see here. How does file 1's person feel about file 1? Spirit, how does file 1 person feel about file 1? Well, that's a good card. Whoops. So I hope you can see them, but nevertheless, I am going to so for some of you, I already feel like this card might signify a pause. Some of you might not be in contact with this person that you're inquiring about. Doesn't have to be. This is not a long pause. I'm not necessarily seeing this more than a year or more than 3. Probably, you know, some of you might have not been speaking to this person in the last 2 to 3 weeks. However, I do see if you're not speaking with, again, you know, not every message is going to be for everyone. If you're not speaking with this person, I do see communication rushing in pretty quickly. I do feel that this is a file, however, where most of you haven't been speaking have not been speaking consistently with your person, and there has been some sort of hot and cold, but I feel that there's a wanting to blend together here. This person is missing you. This person is thinking of the times the both of you have spent together. And this is a good omen that this person does remember you, that you are in this person's mind. And also, I would say this person really thinks great of you. So a lot of you might see this card when you see that this person, the Queen of Pentacles is a person that's very generous, is a person that takes care of people. So they might think that you're very empathic, very caring, and they might think that you're very generous with your time, or that you're very available. This could be a good or a negative thing, depending on what we see in the other cards here, and then we're going to clarify. I feel that I'm hearing that for most of you, wherever the situation might be at the moment, the person you have in mind at this very moment might actually very well see you as a very caring, very available person, and they love your body. I mean, they really truly like you physically. So however, I would say that what concerns me about this pile is really the Four of Swords. If everything is so great, because these cards, I mean, just make sure that you see these cards. I mean, that is the Eight of Wands, the Temperance, the Six of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. They're all great cards to have. This is probably the only one that I'm not particularly happy about. So what's with the Four of Swords here? Let's see. What's with the Four of Swords? The Four of Cups. Yeah, that makes sense. Three of Wands. Oh, Three of Swords. Yeah. So this might not be for everybody, but for some of you, the Four of Swords have to do with the fact that some of you have been waiting for this person. So for some of you, this is not an ongoing relationship, or some of you haven't been able to get this relationship off the ground yet. And for some of you, there has been a third party situation, or there has been some sort of heartbreak, a sadness, something that happened in this relationship. Some of you might have offered something to this person, and this person have not taken the offer, whatever offer that you had for this person. Might have not been the offer that this person wanted to get at that moment. And this is not to say that they will take the offer now. If you, for example, oops, I'm gonna put this color like that. If you were, for example, to reach out to this person first, because I sense that for some of you, this is a no contact situation, even though it hasn't been that long, but I feel like for some of you, you haven't heard this person, at least in a few days. It doesn't have to be a long time. But what I hear that's problematic here, these are the cards that are clarifying the Four of Swords. I don't know if you can see them, I hope you can. But again, the first card that clarified the Four of Swords was the Four of Cups. So again, this tells me that you were trying to make an offer, and you were also waiting. You were hoping for a better horizon with this person. You were hoping for this person to give you something that hasn't come out yet. That's what I'm hearing for some of you, and this might have caused a heartbreak, and so some of you might have been ghosted unexpectedly by this person. The fact that this person does think of you, wants to rush in with some messages, and we don't know if they are actually going to do that. The fact that they want to blend together, maybe for some of you, this might mean reconciliation, especially with the Six of Cups coming back. And the fact that they do think, they do feel that you are this caring, loving individual, it's all good. Whether they are still going to accept your offer, though, for some of you, yes, they are going to decide to come forward. But for some of you, this is all in their mind. And so that's going to be depending on what cards we have for you. So let's take a look at the sexuality tarot. Whoops. Well, we got the Seven of Wands. Definitely some of you are hoping for this. And I feel that for some of you, as I said, this is a third party situation. You can kind of tell that this person that you're inquiring about might be someone who wants to come to you, but is afraid of this person that's watching. And for some of you, again, this confirms my Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. Some of you might have felt rejected by this person. Some of you, I feel like that for most of you, this is a situation that hasn't panned out yet, or that could have gone there, but did not quite go there. And this person is really, I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit, so because I want to make sure that you're able to actually see this. This person is not, for most of you, I feel like this person isn't as in tune with their own self as you are. It is possible that for those of you who have not, so to speak, got this relationship off the ground, it is possible that this person didn't really understand the full scope of your connection, and now that you are apart, they kind of do. If you had, this could also be the case that some of you might have actually engaged in some sort of sexual encounter with this person, but after that, things kind of like went downhill. I get the sense that the person you have in your mind and that you're asking about right now isn't the most intuitive type of person. And so that's probably why. Oh, and that's another card. I hid who I really am from you. So it is also possible that I feel like for most of you, this is either a situation where things have not panned out yet, that you tried to get things off the ground, and or some of you, and that things are, and you're still waiting. And for some of you, it could be that you did have a sexual relationship with this person, and then this person might have ghosted you afterwards. That could also be another case. In any case, I do feel that this is not a steady relationship. It could be, I would say, probably an on and off, a hot and cold, a no contact for most of you. Some of you never had a sexual encounter with this person and tried to see this person, meet with this person, because this is also the card of meeting. But also there's this aspect of, there's this thing of not being alone in this connection. And there's more than one person, or one person too many in this connection. So this tells me that for some of you, this person hasn't been honest with you. They did not know the full extent of where this connection were taking them, but also the fact that they might have, some of you might have not known that there was a third person, or some of you might have not known other things, so that it wasn't the most sincere connection. I know I messed up everything. Oh my God. Yes, if you wondered whether you had any responsibility into this, let me tell you, you have zero. This is not on you. This is not your fault. This is the other person's fault. Absolutely. this other person was someone that did not know whether they were going to be able to accept your cup, so accept your offer. Some of you might have had an encounter. Some of you might have not had this, but some of you, for some of you, there's a third party situation. But I feel that overall the energy is that this person has manipulated the situation to their advantage, and they kind of, so for some of you, this person is married, you know, the 401s, you know, and for some of you, this person really saw the opportunity for a quick fling, an opportunity for a physical connection with you. And for some of you, there was a hope for the star, for something meaningful. The star is a very hopeful card, especially in this deck. It's a beautiful woman surrounded by a lot of blue and the wheel. For some of you, I feel like this could have been an on and off, very much so. I feel that this person likes you a lot. They like you physically because it was confirmed by, we had the Queen of Pentacles somewhere, and they miss you a lot. I mean, they do. You are in their mind. They cherish the memories of the time they spent with you. I don't know, however, if there is going to be more than this to this connection. Within the next few weeks, remember how we got the 8 of Wands earlier? And the 8 of Wands, there you go. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. Yes. So within the next few weeks, some of you might hear from this person because, again, there might be a rushing in from this person with this card. But if you're asking whether this is, yeah, I'm sorry. I hope I have better news. For most of you, this is a done deal. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it looks like this might have been one of those situations where some of you have slept with this person and this person has ghosted you. And even if this person comes back, there's a little bit of energy here. Even if this person comes back in the next few weeks, I feel like it might just come back for a quick sexual encounter for those of you who indeed had a sexual encounter with this person. But I don't feel that this is yes, that's a card right there. I'm gonna let you have the time to read this again. The messages that I'm channeling right now might be, I feel like that for the most of you, this is an on and off or a connection where things have not panned out the way you wanted to, and that you had hope for this connection to be more. However, even though there might be some sort of reconnection in the next few weeks, because I do see that for most of you, this person is going to rush in, but I don't feel that, you know, if they're rushing in, you have to answer, you have to wonder whether they are rushing in for their own benefit or yours. Like if they're rushing in, for example, to just have a sexual encounter with you because maybe they miss you or they miss your body, ask yourself if that is all that you really want. I'm really sorry, but acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Yes, we want to look at the messages that I channeled here. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's good that I shuffle things in front of you. I love you, but I am not in love with you the way I should be. And if you're still here and you feel this message is for you, sorry, remember, you know, we've all been there. Please have realistic expectations. Jesus. I'm so happy that I shuffled things in front of on video, because I definitely don't want to have a responsibility of this. I am afraid that people will see us. Yes, this tells me that this is definitely a relationship that is hidden for the most part. And this tells me that for most of you, this is a third party situation. And for most of you, it's a soulmate connection. So this is, I can understand why you felt so drawn and so attached to this person. And for some of you, it might have been really quickly, or found something out about you. So one thing that this could be fixed for those of you, because I do feel that this is a very strong connection. For those of you who know there has been a misunderstanding here, or that maybe there has been a third party that is not necessarily another person they are in a relationship with, but maybe somebody that interfered in your relationship, that caused this person to kind of not wanting to accept the cup from you, so to speak. That could also be the case. I say come see me, because this is a situation where for some of you, this person might have been influenced by other people and what they said. You know, for some of you, there might have been an influence from other people that were not their boyfriend or girlfriend of this person, but rather some friends in the middle, some people in the middle, some co-workers in the middle. I'm gonna drink some water. So if you feel that that is the case, because I feel like the soulmate connection is a card that is there for most of you. I feel like regardless of how things are right now, the fact that you feel a soulmate connection with this person, and that this person might feel a soulmate connection with you is very important. So that is why, you know, some of you are having a hard time letting things go about this person, because you do feel very connected with this person. I feel like here you have to be very realistic. This person does like you a lot. Just be careful that things are balanced. Or maybe you need to balance things. So just be careful of these 8 of Wands. If this person is rushing back into your life, you know, it's okay to question the motives of this person. And I would say, if you feel that there has been some interference between you and this person, perhaps by other people, it's okay to have a chit chat with this person, especially because you got the within next few weeks card. So I'm assuming that for most of you, you're gonna have some sort of answer, whether it is from your person or in some way, in some fashion. You're gonna have that moment where you say, oh, okay, so that's what's going on here. And that might be something that you might want to check in with me if you are my client, and even if you're not. I feel like this is a connection that has stirred a lot of passion and a lot of hope in most of you, and I'm sorry that things are not really panning out the way that they should in this connection. I feel like this person, again, to recap, what this person wasn't entirely honest, and it could be, I'm hearing right now, it could be, given the messages that we got here, it could be that this person listened to the wrong advice. It could be that this person listened to the wrong people. and that might have had an interference, even if these people don't know about you, for example, because for most of you, this connection is hidden. But if these people don't know about you, it could be that this person has listened to the wrong general advice from somebody, and that might have triggered this person to staying away from you or ghosting you. And again, I feel like in this file, the interference, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a wife or a husband of some kind. It could be a neighbor, it could be a co-worker, it could be a jealous friend. I feel that in this connection there is some sort of interference that you might want to get to the bottom of. And if this person essentially reconnects with you in the next few weeks, I would say you should have a conversation about what brings them back, so to speak. Also, because you don't want to be simply a stepping stone of this person to their next best thing, you know. So again, be very careful. Try to balance things out. That will be my advice to you. And I am going to move on to pile 2. Hello, pile 2, for whoever chose this beautiful pink crystal, which feels amazing when you hold it. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask the Rider-Waite tells. Spirit, how does pile 2's person feel about pile 2? How does pile 2's person feel about my pile 2? Oh, we got the 4 of Cups again. I don't know about you, but I kind of don't like the 4 of Cups. It's a card where let's go back with the 4 of Cups here, and we're going to clarify the 4 of Cups in this case. The 4 of Cups is a card where one person offers something to another, and the other person says, well, don't you see I have 3 cups already? Why would I take this one? This could be a case where, for example, and doesn't have to be, it could be either or, okay? So it could be, for example, you are female and you are taken by this attractive male. Doesn't have to be, it could be a male to male, female to female. I'm just making an example here. And you're taken by this attractive male, and you're kind of like, you know, trying, you know, you're kind of offering yourself to this attractive male, and this attractive male, who is a player, you know, most likely, they go like, why do I have to look at you? Don't you see I have so many other women here? So this guy is not taking the cup. He's not taking the offer. Or it could be a guy. It says, can we, trying to get a female, says, can we go out? Can we see each other for that coffee that we can we? And this person says, yeah, maybe next week, you know. Somebody is not taking an offer here. I don't like this card. Now the Page of Wands is a very sexual card. Very sexual. Let me make sure that, aside from being seen, but this, the Page of Wands is a very sexual card, but it's also a creative card. It is the start of a creative project, but it's also the hot and angry card, which tells me that even here something might have happened, but of a different nature. So here we have the Hanged Man. So the Hangman is a real pause, more so than the Four of Swords, in my opinion. But the interpretation of the hangman differs among those who read. But the hangman is also seeing things from a different perspective. I'm reading from left to right now, but I'm gonna have to go this way. So we'll get there. Seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from a sexual perspective or from a hot and angry perspective. Something has happened here too, but of a different nature, I would say. This person does have a mature, loving feeling towards you. So this tells me this is more of a relationship type of vibe with respect to pile one. This is more like we were together legitimately in the eyes of everyone. We were together. How do they feel about you? They feel like the 4 of Wands. It started with the 4 of Wands. That's a great card. You know, the happily ever after card. They love you. Then things got a little bit, you know, not so well. We don't know what happened here. You know, every couple has problems, you know. There might have been a fight because, again, the Page of Wands tells me that there was some immaturity there. And now one of the two might want to reconnect or might want to restore the vibe, and the other one said, no, what you just said, you know, the other night, it's not what you said, but how you said it. You know, it might be one of those cases. In other words, I feel like this is a more ongoing type of relationship so far. I am, however, going to clarify the hangman for you. And I'm going to clarify. Let's put this here like this so you can see the hangman. Whoops, hangman here. And I am going to clarify the 4 of Swords as well, because I don't like the 4 of Cups as well. I don't like the 4 of Cups as cards. Spirit, clarify for me, what's the 4 of Cups about? Yeah, again. The 4 of Swords. Why? The Empress. Okay. I pulled one more because I feel like I needed to. I feel like there could have been some dispute about another person here. Again, this is not pile one, but if you feel like this resonates, because the pile one also had the 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords. But in this case, there's a Wheel of Fortune. So it is not as volatile, so to speak, as pile one. Some people read the Empress as a very good omen. So chances are some of you are going to be able to move forward with this, whatever it is that happened here, versus probably better than pile one, I would say. However, for some of you, there could be the presence of another person, not necessarily a third party situation, but the event of another person here. Did we only put? Okay, let's see what the sexual tarots say. Oh yeah, well, the Star, the 4 of Wands again. And yes. So here we're starting to get a better picture. I hope you can see this. This is a woman crying when 2 people are together here. Okay, I'm gonna give you a minute to see this. I feel like that for some of you, there could have been something of that nature in this file, that there was the realization that this wonderful relationship where you had everything with this person was shattered by the event of a third person coming. Not necessarily a third party. I would say that the other person would be a third party in the situation. Like, for example, if the other person were to come to me and I read this for the other person, I would say the other person is in a third party situation. I would say that this is more like you're the legitimate one in the eyes of everyone, and this person, for some of you, there might have been a betrayal of trust here. And so that is what I see here. However, I do feel like in terms of feeling, this person does love you, and this person does see you as there for a what. Can it be repaired? I feel like if you're watching this and this resonates with you, this card to me speaks volume when it comes to situation like this one, because it might actually tell you that you need to see things from another perspective. You need to reverse your perspective here and see if you can fix this, if this can be fixed, in other words. So let's take a look at their thoughts. I'm not available, right? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I left you before you could leave me. For some of you, this could have been a situation where the person left and now it's with somebody else. So, but they love you. And so that's very unfortunate, because it looks like we're starting with a relationship that was essentially a relationship in the eyes of everyone, but something happened here more shocking, more so than probably part one, which probably never got to this point and then found out that their person wasn't squeaky honest. In this case, the situation seems to be, for some of you, complicated. Again, the Hangman in reverse, I'm sorry, the Hangman in upright, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Swords. I get this strong vibe, and I'll be happy to hear from you if you chose pile 2, but I get this strong vibe that the person you're thinking about, for some of you, might be someone that has left to have an affair with somebody else, to sleep with somebody else, and now they're thinking about what they have done. But, you know, they're crying over spilled milk, so to speak. For some of you, might be the case. For others of you, it might just have been that there was this amazing relationship and then you guys started fighting, but this person loves you. The problem is, this seems to be a pretty complicated connection. And the Spirit's saying that for you, there's either something better, forgiveness, and peaceful resolution. So it could be that all three are valid options, okay? It could be that you have to be at peace with whatever it is that happened between you and this person, and that you have to be able to forgive this person so that you can find somebody better. And if you want to fix things with this person, regardless of whatever it is that your situation, it looks like forgiveness has to happen and peaceful resolution. So it looks like there has to be some forgiveness of some kind here. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart and not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. Next one. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. This might just mean a new person in your life coming. Doesn't have to be. But I sense that some of you might want to get past this betrayal, if indeed you had a betrayal, even if this person loves you. Let's read the messages. You need to have patience with me. Oh, I miss you so much. My life is complicated. I wish I could tell you. I feel that for some of you, really, what I'm really feeling it in my gut right now. That for some of you, this is someone that has betrayed you, went with somebody else, thought the grass was greener on the other side, and then they found out that they had greener grass at home, so to speak. Doesn't have to be. If you feel like this doesn't resonate with you, you can feel free to choose any of the other piles or take or whatever messages you feel apply to you and leave the rest. But I'm just telling you that as a general vibe, I feel that this is someone that maybe took you for granted, because we did have the 4 of Cups. And now they're thinking, gosh, what have I done? I love this person. And now the ball is in your court. Do you want to forgive this person? Do you want to give this person another chance? Do you want to move on and have passion with somebody else? Either way, there's some fixing to do. Love sometimes may not be enough. And that's all I have for you, pile 2. Wow, what a heavy energy we're getting today. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, we're going to move on to pile 3 now. Whoops. There you go. Hello, pile 3. We have made it to pile 3. We're going to pull some cards for you, and we're going to find out pile 3. Pile 3. Oh, pile 3. Spirit. Whoops. Wants to come out. How does pile 3's person feel about pile 3? How does pile 3 person feel about pile 3? Very hot. Oh my goodness, hot, 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 hot. Hot. Oh goodness. This is an affair to be. Card, oh my goodness, card is the Tower. So this is hot, 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 hot. So somebody is getting hot. All right, so this person feels really, really hot about you. You're everything that they wanted. This person feels he wants to take care of you. You're everything. I mean, it's just really amazing. They love you, and we're gonna see at what stage this is. They think you are amazing. They're very attracted to you. They want to have all the sex in the world. They want to have this fling. They want to wait. There's the waiting process, because they're waiting you up. In some cases, it might be that they're waiting you up for, you know, taking things to the next level. Is the Tower. The Tower is a card that that worries me in whichever direction you see the Tower. However, given the fact that you've got the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, this is somebody that's a very, excuse me for my lingo, phallic about you. Some of you might have, if this is a man that you're inquiring about, you know, when he is alone, he does something to relieve himself thinking about you. But it's also a card of upheaval, realization, doesn't have to be. I see a lot of fire here. It could be Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I mean, I don't look at signs when I do, I channel messages, but this is a very fiery person towards you. I mean, it's really, there's a lot of sexual attraction here, a lot of attraction in general. The only card that I want to clarify is the Tower. I know that the Tower is, you know, the Tower isn't always bad, really. I feel like the Tower can be, yeah, this is a guy that, for most of you that you're asking about a man. It doesn't have to be, but this is a man that, I'm not gonna point. This is a man that has a lot of sexual attraction towards you. He's very, very fiery. He's very turned on by you. You turn this person on mentally, physically, sexually, whatever. This is someone that is very, very much obsessed with you. The only card that we don't have is the Devil. Let me see. No, but we have the King of Cups at the very bottom. So it's a man in love. So awesome feelings to have. What's wrong? Nothing. There's the card of waiting things up. Maybe for some of you, this is a new person, or it doesn't have to be, or a renewed relationship. Maybe this person has had a realization. Maybe this person has realized that you're the one for them. Whether they're gonna go forward or not, I have to be giving you a disclaimer here. This is not their action, this is their feelings and their messages to you. So they could be feeling all of this, and then I'm just gonna drink water here because this is really hot. They could be feeling all of this and not take any action. I hope not for you. I hope they do take action towards you. But you know what, could also be just thinking that maybe somebody has left to somebody else. And could be that this person has recently gone through some sort of Tower moment with somebody else, or you. Doesn't have to be you though, because you have wonderful cards when it comes to feelings. You've got the King of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Cups, so this person loves you. You've got the Queen of Wands. They think the world of you and more. They think you're really like the hottest person. That you got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a flirtatious energy, somebody that comes in for a one-night stand, sure, but it doesn't have to be. I just get a very, very highly sexually charged person when it comes to you. Could it be that somebody has gone through a divorce here? Who knows? You might let me know if that's the case. There's something here. They're waiting you up for sure. Maybe they had a realization about you, but it could be that they had something happen to them recently, and so that could be the case. I don't think we need to worry about their feelings for you. Well, some of them might be into heavy, some of them might want to tie you up, so to speak. Take it for what it is, you know. Oh, I see something here. For some of you, this could have been a relationship where you guys had been together and then have taken a break because of tiredness or because of problems in the relationship. Okay, so there might have been a breakup here, but this person has realized that they want to take action now. They want to come back full force. They want to approach you again because you're all there. Now, I see here, some of you are going to say no, or somebody said no to this person, said no to something. Or maybe you were the one that was rejected somehow from this person in the past, and now this person is coming back full force. They do have very strong feelings for you and very strong sexual feelings for you. But I feel that somehow you, at some point, didn't think, they did something you didn't like. Although I don't see any particular betrayal here of some kind, but maybe you're the ones who take them for granted, or the ones like taking for granted type of situation. Oh, I will wait for a sign from you. I can't stop thinking about you. You speak to me through music. This is a person that really thinks about you a lot. But you know, this makes me think, coupled with this card, what is it? Yeah. That even though, you know, if you're here and you're asking about this person, I'm assuming that you want to know what this person thinks of you. Maybe you thought you did nothing wrong, and maybe you didn't do anything wrong, but from the person's perspective, there has been some sort of, oh, I don't know, somebody here has been a little cold or closed off. So there needs to be some sort of sign, you know, really, you need to give this person a sign that it's okay to move forward, I guess, you know, if that has been your vibe. Ace of Wands, again, we're speaking of very, very charged, sexually charged, and Ten of Pentacles, speaking of stability, wanting stability with you. Five of Pentacles, yeah, I still get this energy that somebody has left somebody else out in the cold. So, and that confirms this card again here, and that confirms this card again here, you know. So I don't know, I'm wondering if you you know, accidentally has given a closed off vibe to this person, or this person has perceived this as being difficult to achieve for them. Maybe you need to kind of like give them a sign that this can happen between the two of them, two of you. Yes, it's a total yes. In the near future, yes. Romance, oh my goodness. Pile 3, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, I finally see something positive today. I was starting to lose hope. So yeah, that's great. So I feel like if you're watching this file and this resonates with you, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers all and transforms all things. This is a wonderful file. So maybe you need to be a little more open with this person. Twin flames, oh my goodness. Your passion ignites. Am I ever so happy that I shuffle everything in front of you? So this is a beautiful pile, but you know, my only concern here is that maybe you haven't been this clear to this person. Maybe you need to be a little more clear to this person. It's over. Did you say that to them, or are they over something in their life? I can't go forward with this. I totally love you. I feel like these messages really resonate with this card here. Pile 3, I urge you to look inward and look at what, I'm not saying that it's your fault, you know, but look at, you know, your actions, look at what you have done, you could have possibly done, because I feel like this person that, you know, this person is ready to go, but you need to let them know, give them a sign. I mean, there's some sort of misalignment here. And I know if you're watching this, it's because you want this person. If you're watching this, it's because you love this person too, for the most part. Why would you be here otherwise? But if you picked pile 3, look at your behavior, fix that, because this person is waiting for a sign. This person is waiting for you. This person has great feelings for you. So if what's holding you back is pride, or if what's holding you back is that you feel that the other person, that maybe you made the effort before, and I'm like, I'm always the one reaching out, you know, try to reach out one more time. I highly doubt that this person will reject you. So again, there's something about your behavior. You need to look inward and fix that, because this person loves you. So, you wouldn't want to miss that. So look at what you have done. If you feel like, no, this is not me because I've done everything and this person has not caught anything from me, ask yourself what you've done, first of all. But if you feel like this doesn't resonate, watch file 2 or file 1. This is for people where someone has been closed off even though they have feelings, and the other person felt it. And the other person sort of like has their hands tied and they cannot move forward because they don't know how well they will be received, essentially. So this is something where you need to do some sort of introspection here and ask yourself, well, what is my role in this? Did I send the right message? Maybe they think that you just want to be friends. Don't, just be very clear. Adjust your messaging to this person, file 3. That's all I have for today. Remember, get his full attention. Might actually do it for you. Miserable BITCH is giving us good results. And this is Jen with Jenny Demonic, and I'm going to leave you for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.